Hey everyone, it's Black Vader once again, and I'm reading the code by Neely Fuller. Once more, we're still on Area 6 politics. I hope everyone's having a good life, year, whatever setting you're listening to this in. I hope everyone's existing on the right level of mental capacity to where we're doing constructive things for ourselves and for other people in this universe, existence, this plane level, whatever you want to call this thing we have all here. I'm just going to go into it, and I just want to say thank you to everybody for just being here and just being alive in this moment, because this moment is important. So let's just go into it. Page 230, racist suspects. Here it is. In my opinion, before I start reading, a racist suspect can be anybody. You never know who it is. You don't know. You just suspect of them because, you can't be like, hey, I'm racist, I'm racist, I'm racist, I'm racist, I'm racist. People don't be doing that. So, but let's just get into it. Page 230. Like, you can get the code at producejustice.com, producejustice.com. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into it. Racist suspects. Question: when is it correct to call a person a racist? Answer: only when a specific white person says that he or she is a racist. It says that he or she approves of being called a racist. Only when a specific white person says that he or she is a racist. It says that he or she approves of being called a racist. Question: what are the best and correct things to say when asked if a specific white person is or is not a white supremacist racist? Answer: say one of the following. 1. I have no reason to believe that he or she is not a racist, white supremacist. 2. I have no reason to believe that a person who is able to be a white supremacist is not a white supremacist. 3. I know of no person who is correctly qualified to guarantee that a white person who is able to be a white supremacist is not a white supremacist. Do not say that a particular white person is not a racist, white supremacist until you know for certain that it is impossible for that particular white person to be a racist, white supremacist. Explanation: those white people who have chosen to think, speak, and are acting supportive of the system of white supremacy are usually capable of practicing great deception and malicious subversion against non-white people. Many of them are greatly skilled at gaining the trust as well as the adoration and devotion of their victims. Therefore, according to compensatory counter-racist logic, it is best and correct for a victim of white supremacy to avoid speaking or acting as if any particular white person is not a racist until it is known that it is impossible for him or her to be racist. As long as a white supremacy exists, a non-white person cannot prove that a person is a racist without the help of white people who are racist themselves. This means that the proof of the person being a racist was not the result of what the non-white person said, but what the white person said either directly or indirectly. According to compensatory counter-racist logic, within a system of white supremacy, only a white person can prove that a white person is a racist. Question. Let me read that again. Because I know Dr. Umar be saying things like a million times in a row just to get it through people's heads. According to compensatory counter-racist logic, within the system of white supremacy, only a white person can prove that a white person is a racist. Do you understand? Only a white person can prove that a white person is a racist. We cannot prove, any non-white person cannot prove that white people are not racist. How can a prisoner prove that a bailiff isn't a bailiff? Does that make sense? How can a prisoner prove that this person isn't a bailiff? You go to jail and you point at a bailiff that's outside of the cages with you and be like, that's not a bailiff, that's not a correctional officer. He's a prisoner like us. Do you know how stupid that fucking sounds? And let me go back to the answers of the questions. What are the best and correct things to say when asked if a specific white person is or is not a white supremacist racist? 1. I have no reason to believe that he or she is not a racist white supremacist. Number 2, I have no reason to believe that a person who is able to be a white supremacist is not a white supremacist. I know of no person who is correctly qualified to guarantee that a white person who is able to be a white supremacist is not a white supremacist. Question. Now to go further on. What is the correct thing to say in response to the question, are all white people racist? Answer. The correct thing to say is one or more of the following. 1. I don't know. 2. I don't know, but those who are racist are smarter and more powerful than those who are not racist. 3. I don't think so, because those who are racist, and those who are not racist are not racist. 4. No. So you can say, I don't know, but racist people are smarter. Or you can say, I don't think so, but whoever's racist is racist, and who is not racist is not racist. When asked to give statements of proof that a white person racist are the smartest and most powerful people in the known universe, say the following. 1. White supremacy exists. 2. All of the non-white people of the known universe are subject to the will, decisions, and our choices of the white supremacists, either directly or indirectly, in all areas of activity. The 2 aforementioned statements are either true or false. If they are true, it is proof that white supremacists are collectively the smartest and most powerful people in the known universe. Quotes for thought. The slave is never as smart as the slave master. The prisoner is never as smart as the prisoner master. The first step towards being smart is to admit to yourself that you are ignorant. A smart non-white person is a non-white person who is not subject to white supremacy racism. I hope there's more. Should I just let it ride out, guys? A part of me thinks I should just do these by hours because I don't know how much time I have on this world. So, but I also think it's important just to give you guys a little by little, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I don't really be doing nothing too crazy out in these streets. So, I just want to say thank everyone for just being a part of this, just being a part of me, just in my room, in my house, just, reading a code, being constructive towards, the system of justice, the system that we have in place. In all computers and everything that we have, there's a system in place to be successful. There's a code to be successful, and we have to ingrain ourselves in a system of success, a system of love, a system of justice every single day for the rest of our lives. Whether white supremacy exists or not, there has to be a system of love that God has presented to us that we have to follow. And whether it's through means of what you understand from your parents, guardians, or teachers, or that internal feeling that you have yourself that you have to do the right thing, we have to follow those goals and do the right thing, because the only person you're hurting, well, you're probably hurting everyone without indirectly knowing, but the only person you're truly hurting is yourself if you do not allow yourself to spread that joy, that love, that consistency that you have, that God has given you towards each other. So I just want to say thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. Thank you, God, for allowing me to be here to say, be a voice box for the things Neely Fuller has said, and the things that, and just being the white supremacy or anti-racism that brought upon evil upon this entire world, this plane of existence. I just want to say thank you guys for being a part of that, and I furthermore go on to say God bless everyone who's has eyes to see and ears to listen to what I have to say, and everything. I just want to say thank you guys. So God bless everyone and peace.